What's going on, everyone? So, the Lakers pulled off Dorian Finney-Smith as well as Shake Milton, and that acquisition, great trade, great pickup, right? You got your 3-and-D wing that the Lakers have desperately needed for years now since the Russell Westbrook trade. Got a serviceable rotation, just kind of backup, versatile guard, 6'5", 7-foot wingspan, right? His last game with the Nets was 16 and 12. Don't really expect him to be that for the Lakers, but gives you a guy that gives you some bench production for a team that really needs bench production, especially at the guard position, trading D'Lo. But what this does now is it takes the pressure off the Lakers, and it allows them to kind of take a step back and evaluate here a little bit, right? What does Rui still kind of fit in, or do you need to trade him? I still think that they probably end up trading Rui. I know a lot of people don't want to see Rui get traded. Problem is that now Rui makes the most sense off the bench, right? Dorian Finney-Smith is just slotted as a much better natural 3. On top of that, yes, you could go big. Could you go like, Reeves, Dorian Finney-Smith, Rui, LeBron, and AD? Sure, but I still, I worry about the defensive versatility, right? You need more than just one defensive piece out on the perimeter, right? Rui, I think, gets slotted best at the backup role as the 3, as the 4 in that backup spot. But you still have guys like Max Christie, Dalton Knecht, and these other guys. I just don't think Rui is going to get the minutes and productivity and production that you need to kind of justify keeping him, especially when you have these other needs, particularly at the starting guard position. I would ideally love to see, as well as getting that backup center. But again, this takes the pressure off the Lakers and kind of lets them take a step back and kind of see what they need. Shake Milton, for example, is he able to provide that kind of backup reserve type guard? Right? Not really known as a defender, but can he pick it up? Again, 6'5", 7-foot wingspan. Can he be at least serviceable defensively? Especially if you can get that kind of point of attack guard there. His ability to play the point as well as the 2 guard could really add some value. Or do you still need, is he like kind of best as, again, that vacuum microwave scorer off the bench? And it's like, okay, we still need to go get that guy. So maybe we get a Markelle Fultz, or we get a, Dennis Smith Jr. or something like that and pull off that type of move if we make these other trades, right? Okay, Dorian Finney-Smith, is he best at the 3? Is he best at the 4? Does he work at the 2? Right? He's a guy that, he's the only player that's played and defended at least 15 minutes at each position, right? So his defensive versatility is huge in that regard. But where can you slot him? Because if you can slot him at the 2, okay, then maybe you go get another kind of versatile wing. But in general, reports have came in that the Lakers are still expected to be very active on the trade market. That's good, right? Like, the Lakers know that they need to make multiple trades. They still have all their firsts. They still have all their pick swaps. Still have, I think, 2 seconds left that they can trade. There's still options there. You still have Jared Vanderbilt, Gabe Vincent, Rui Hachimura, amongst other, like, Jalen Uchifino and things like that, vet minimum guys. You still have a bunch of tradable players with picks and stuff. You can still go make multiple moves, really kind of carve out this roster and potentially get into contention status. That would be huge. It's what we need to see. I don't think Dorian Finney-Smith makes us a contender, but I do think he makes us better. I think he really raises the ceiling for us. You go get that guard, you go get that backup center. Now we could be in that contention status. You can kind of sew up the bench a little bit. Even just kind of these vet guys, right? Can you get a Torrey Craig or a Cody Martin, like a guy that can come in, play multiple positions, play multiple roles, be a kind of 2-way type of guy, spot minutes, whatever. Like, that would be ideal. But what do the Lakers still need? What should be the priority? Something that I've talked about pretty much all offseason and all season is the perimeter help. They desperately need. I've even said I would rather the Lakers invest their money in the perimeter help, and if worst case scenario, you have Jackson Hayes and Christian Koloko as your backup guards, or not guards, centers, so be it. Because most of the Lakers' issues are all solved. Like 90% of them are all solved with the perimeter, right? Teams are jacking up threes at an abundance against the Lakers because they can't defend the perimeter. And then what happens is there's all these long ball rebounds. And with these long ball rebounds, it becomes 50-50 balls, and then it's just a foot race. right? And teams are like, I can out jump and outrun Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves, and D'Angelo Russell, and Gabe Vincent. Well, now if you have a Dorian Finney-Smith, if you have, say, a Bruce Brown or, a Malcolm Brogdon, or these kind of bigger, sizable, more athletic guards that can chase down and go get these balls and grab them, and like it changes the aspect of the Lakers. Also, it makes them so much harder to just jack up threes and shoot all these shots, because the Lakers now can defend out on the perimeter, and you have Anthony Davis back there that's ready to clean up anything that gets by our guards or perimeter help, right? Lakers' interior defense is fine. It's the perimeter that has been the problem. It's the perimeter where they've really struggled. If you can sew that up and clean that up and get like a Bruce Brown, Austin Reeves, Dorian Finney-Smith, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis, now you actually have a legit starting five that can really compete with every starting five in the league. You got athleticism, you got defense, you got shooting, it's just so much more balanced. And then even if it is like a Valanciunas or something like that, that's your backup reserve, fine, right? You could have off the bench, say a Shake Milton, Max Christie, Dalton Connect, with a Christian Wood and a Jonas Valanciunas. And then you might still have like a Jared Vanderbilt, or, you still have a Cam Reddish and guys like that. You're deep, you're versatile, you're talented, you got shooting and scoring and defense and all these things off the bench. You're just a much more better, well-rounded team. You don't have all these redundancies in all these areas, in all these places. To me, backup guard should be the next biggest priority. The center position is probably the easiest to fill. Right? Worst case, you go get a Jonas Valanciunas. Ideally, a Walker Kessler, Day'Ron Sharpe. Just because the Lakers pulled off one trade with the Nets doesn't mean they can't trade with them again, right? Maybe right now the asking price for Day'Ron Sharpe is too high, but come the trade deadline, maybe that drops, right? Great example. 2 seasons ago, the Lakers traded with Utah for Patrick Beverley. Then fast forward, and they ended up trading with Utah again to unload Russell Westbrook, get Malik Beasley, Jared Vanderbilt, and D'Angelo Russell. So Lakers could easily go back and talk and maybe get a Cam Johnson or Dorian Finney-Smith or something like that. There's still options like Brooklyn. It's not like Brooklyn's done as a potential trade partner. You maybe go pivot to Utah, right? Go get a Colin Sexton and a Walker Kessler. You have your first, you have your things, right? Could you maybe pull something like that off? Again, you still have the Wizards. You still go get a Kyle Kuzma if you wanted to. You can still go get these other pieces. You still go get these other things. So to me, I think either A, you get an upgrade at the guard position, or you get another wing and you put Dorian Finney-Smith at the 2, right? So let's say you go get a Kuzma. Right, so you have like an Austin Reeves, Dorian Finney-Smith, Kyle Kuzma, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis. You're sizable, you're versatile, you got athleticism, rebounding, multiple playmaking, shooting, all of it, right? Or again, do you still maybe go look at a Jeremy Grant or something like that, right? You got some options, right? The Lakers still have flexibility there. Malcolm Brogdon, like I said, Bruce Brown. You need to wait and see what he does and how he plays, but the fact that that Rob Pelinka, 1, the patience paid off, and 2, he can now kind of spend the next month really evaluating what this team needs. I would still like an earlier trade. Like I said, the sooner we can get a trade done, the better, because it just gives you more time to build chemistry, camaraderie, right? Understanding. JJ Redick has more time to kind of work out, figure out, okay, what about this, what about that, right? Like it gives us more time to kind of figure some stuff out, especially if we end up, having 3, 4, 5 guys kind of going out and coming in, right? Like you need to get all these guys acclimated and figured out, and who's playing where and what spots and what roles and all that. So it'd be nice if we could get these trades sooner than later. However, patience still remains key in my opinion. And now the exhale, Laker fans, everybody, we're all excited. We all are acting like we just got Scottie Pippen. It's just, but the reality is that, it does. It's refreshing. It's exciting. More is probably coming down the pike, right? Lakers didn't overpay or get fleeced or anything. Like this was a fair trade. It might have also set the market, right? Because now all these guys that wanted look, they wanted a first for Dorian Finney-Smith and they wanted a first for Dennis Schroeder, and they didn't get a first for either. They got seconds. So now the prices for all these guys start dropping. Lakers might be able to fill out everything that they need to fill out and still keep their first. Right? They might be able to just do like a pick swap for somebody higher in, and then they still have like 2 seconds, I think, 2 tradable seconds and stuff like that. Like, Lakers could be still in very good shape as far as like the trade market goes. Maybe still keep that flexibility, right? They have financial flexibility still. They have the asset flexibility still. Lakers are in very good shape. This was a great move by Rob Pelinka. Again, this isn't the home run, knock it out of the park, Lakers are the best team in the league type move, but it's a huge step. Like, I mean, I'm talking like jump and leap into the right direction. And now you just need that other, 2-3 pieces that can really come in, play a role, but you can kind of, like I said, evaluate. That's the biggest key. That's the biggest factor here. Evaluate, Shake Milton, see what he provides. Dorian Finney-Smith, test him, try him out in different positions, try him out in different roles, and see, like, okay, wait a minute, we might have something. He could play the 2. Let's go get another 3, right? Let's go get another versatile 3 in Dwayne, and just have this size and defense alongside, an Austin Reeves and LeBron James and Anthony Davis type thing, right? Like, you could do stuff like that. You could kind of evaluate, okay, maybe we can get this bench depth. But biggest priority to me is you got to get the guard position or get another wing or a backup center, right? Again, Valanciunas, ideally, I'd love a Nick Richards. Is he even really available? I love a Day'Ron Sharpe. Can we work something like that out? Obviously, Walker Kessler is my favorite option if the Lakers could pull something like that out. I still don't hate the idea of going and getting a Time Lord, Robert Williams. Like, that could be huge just as the impact defense and physicality, right? Like, we're in good shape. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. And I pass the question on to you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? What else do you think that the Lakers need? Do you agree? Still need perimeter depth? Still go get, kind of that center? However you feel, or whatever your thoughts are. Either way, I'd love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot as we enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.